Today, we will be learning how to make spray paint art with a professional spray paint artist. And at the end, whoever performs the best wins $1,000, and whoever performs the worst gets sprayed with a ton of deodorant and fart spray.
Are you ready to begin your lesson?
Yes.
Come in, instructor Aaron.
I'm gonna turn you guys from awesome artists to incredible muralist spray paint artists.
Starting with lesson number 1, where we will be learning how to paint a basic circle, triangle, and a perfect square.
Spray paint as an art medium, you can think of this as your paint and this as your brush.
We have 3 shapes that are going to be demoed, starting with a circle.
Anytime you're spray painting, you want to get close to the wall. If I'm back here, it looks like this. But if I'm up on it, nice and clean.
Oh my gosh, that's like pretty.
Night and day difference. So if I'm doing a circle from here, keep this line clean, that when I decide to press this button, I've got everything I need.
The next shape Aaron is going to show you guys is a triangle.
Another very important lesson when you're doing line work like this is keep your eye in front of where you're going. Same there.
Oh my God.
Very clean.
If I tried to make a triangle like this, see how choppy this is?
Hey, that's how Ben draws.
Right.
Excuse me. For the final shape, can you teach them how to do a perfect square?
If I really want to make a perfect square, I'll use a measuring system like the can. So I'll start with the top of this brick. So press, release, and then just go for it. Straight down and close it out.
Oh my God.
After each lesson, there will be a test, and you will be scored based on how you did.
And at the end, whoever has the most points wins $1,000 and a huge advantage in next week's giant spray paint art competition.
Oh my God, there's too much pressure.
Well, since it's the first time, I think they're gonna have a little bit of difficulty. The brand new medium of the spray paint. After a few times, they're gonna get it, so maybe some of the other challenges, but this first challenge, I expect some of them to be a little sketchy.
You only have 90 seconds to complete all 4 shapes. Aaron, would you like to do the honors and pick one artist to go first at random?
David.
Your 90 seconds starts now.
Okay, wait.
You're 15 seconds in. Okay?
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
You're almost 30 seconds in, David.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay. And you can't go back and connect the line.
Connect the line.
All right, David, now star.
That's not bad. No, that's not bad.
All right, good job, David.
He made that look so easy. That was not easy. I don't know how he doesn't look at it while he's doing it. I tried to look in front of it and I messed up.
The next person that will be going is Ben.
Bean, I hope you're really bad at this.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's do it.
Go.
Oh, Ben! What was that?
Bean.
Okay. Oh no, I see.
Wait,
I
that's
see
not
it. No, that's not bad.
That's not bad. That's better than David.
Okay. Good job, Ben.
Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up.
The next person that's going is
Mackenzie.
Jake. Set, go. Okay.
Do you notice the angle of his can as it goes from top to bottom?
Oh, yeah.
That can.
It is pointing down.
You can see how the line goes from skinny to fat.
All right, good job, Jake.
It's actually really good now.
The next person that's going is Michelle.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Michelle should be really good. I actually did some spray painting around 8 years ago when we first met, and I did have Michelle take a go at it. Ready, set, go. Don't go too low, Michelle.
Okay. Munchie. Oh my.
Oh my God.
She's not overthinking it. Good job, Michelle.
So clean.
And last but not least, Mackenzie. Your 90 seconds starts now.
I can't wait to see the star.
Mackenzie's locked in.
Oh no. Oh no, you're gonna roast me.
Okay. All right, good job, Mackenzie.
Good job, Mackenzie.
I feel like mine could have been better. I dropped the ball a little bit, but at least I made a good star.
I don't think my shapes are the best, but I do think my lines are the most bold.
I felt like I did decent in everything but the circle.
Now that each artist has gone, Aaron and I took another look around to determine the winners and losers of lesson number 1.
If you did the best, you get 2 points. If you do second best, you get 1 point. We're gonna start with second place.
Second place goes to Ben.
Oh! Let's go, Ben. Ben, that means you get a point.
A couple things I liked about Ben's. Number 1, all of the lines are connected, and he closed every part of each shape to where it's supposed to go, which gives it a nice clean look. First place for the basic contest, Michelle.
Oh!
Hey! The first thing that I noticed was line consistency. The line width around each shape is very consistent. She also closed in each shape, meaning her eye was in front of the can, followed instruction, and followed great spray paint technique.
Good job, Michelle. Are you guys ready to keep going?
Yes.
No, you're not, because there's a twist. Whoever does the worst each round loses a point.
No.
All right, Aaron, I will need you to take a close look and let me know who performed the worst.
You two can step out.
All right, you guys can step to the
There's
side.
no confusion.
Oh!
So there's no confusion. The worst shapes on the wall, in my humble opinion, belong to Jake.
I knew it. I had a
For
feeling.
the lesson, we're looking for line consistency.
There are still other...
I swear.
That was just 1 out of 5 lessons. For the second lesson, Aaron will have each artist test spray painting with different types of caps.
Today we have the orange Astro Fat cap. The medium cap you've already met. This is called the Lego cap. This is very universal, one of my favorite caps. And then you got the flame blue skinny cap.
To showcase each type of cap, Aaron demonstrated painting the letter S, starting with the cap that creates the thickest line.
Whoa! Wow!
All the way down to the cap that creates the skinniest line.
With this skinny cap, because it's a lower pressure and it's gonna give a really thin line, I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the wall with this. Same technique.
Whoa.
Really thin. Okay.
Now it's time for the artists to test the caps themselves.
You guys will have 60 seconds total to make a fat S, a medium S, and a super skinny S. The first person that's gonna go, Ben.
Bro.
Ready, set, go. Starting with the fat, go for it, Ben.
This is so scary.
Okay.
Bean.
And now for the extra skinny, Ben. I feel like this is tougher than it looks. Okay, give it up for Ben.
Come on, Bean.
Oh my God. Ben, your thing about the first round was consistency in lines. This was horrible.
David, you have 60 seconds. Starts now. Okay.
That felt really good.
Okay.
I think I might be back at 0 points soon.
You have 60 seconds. Go. Okay. All right.
Good.
Now for the final one, Mackenzie, don't make it as small as David's. Okay.
That was good.
Jake,
I need redemption, please. Don't be bad.
words of encouragement for him.
Yes. Remember your instruction.
Okay. I remember.
You got this, Jake. Comeback time. Oh my goodness, Jake.
Jaden just.
Oh my goodness, Jake. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay.
I swear I was closer to the wall.
Your time starts now. Now skinny. Good job.
I really hope I'm in the top 2 for this one. I need to get points, and I feel really good about my S's. I think they're serving.
I was gonna win that challenge. My friends didn't tell me that I was too far from the wall. They know I have horrible depth perception. Not feeling too good. I think Aaron might as well just give me the -1.
And so, after taking a closer look at each letter, Aaron made his decision.
Second favorite is gonna go to Mackenzie.
Good job, Mackenzie.
The line consistency is great, and with all three of them, very sure. Maybe not the most perfect S, but as far as the lines go, there's no overspray. The can parallel with the wall really shows in her execution. First place winner for the second challenge is gonna go to David.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Aaron.
All again with the line consistency, no drips. Even though you tried here, this.
Oh, wait.
Looking again.
Yeah, he's the only one that has multiple S's for this.
It's a tough one. A point needs to be deducted from that, so it's the same as the second place winner. We can move Mackenzie up to first place. So the last place in this competition absolutely goes to Ben.
Oh.
Yes! Sorry, Ben.
Wait.
Good job.
Wait, why are we clapping? He did terrible.
We've got inconsistent lines here and the opacity of the paint, and that's okay. You're gonna learn your pacing, and I think you'll figure it out.
Good job, guys. We have 4 more lessons. Jake, you might really want to focus the next lesson to redeem yourself.
I should have won this one.
Let's move on to round number 3.
And don't forget, whoever gets the least amount of points in this video gets sprayed with an entire can of deodorant and a ton of fart spray. It's disgusting.
For this lesson, you will be learning Linework drawings. Aaron has kindly done a nice little Linework mural over here. Oh, as a demo.
What?
Oh!
Oh, that's
Look.
so cool.
It says, Hope loves ZHC. Oh! For the test, you guys will be doing your own Linework drawings.
Oh, God.
With line work art and scaling up, it's all about proportions. I like using the full height of my body, so I go about as high as I can.
And so, Aaron emphasized the importance of keeping the can distanced from the wall depending on the type of line you want, as well as different techniques that allow for crisp, sharp lines.
You want to make sure, Jake.
For this lessons challenge, I'm going to generate a random animal that the artist will have to create.
You guys will be doing a parrot.
Final words of advice, use the space in front of you. Don't go too big, don't go too small, because you want to put the details in there.
Everyone, your 3 minutes starts now. Okay, Mackenzie's going right into it. Mackenzie's hands are shaking.
Stop, Zach.
Oh my God,
It's
wait.
worse. Oh my gosh.
I'm nervous. I'm literally shaking.
Oh no, I'm dripping.
If it were you drawing this bird, which part would you start with?
I usually start with the eye. Now, because they're painting next to each other, I see some of them are starting with the part that's furthest to the right, furthest to the left, or even the top part. But they're gonna find out how to consolidate that space really quickly, painting next to each other.
Oh my goodness, David, what happened to the eye?
I don't know, it dripped.
Oh my goodness, Mackenzie, what happened to the forehead? Mackenzie! Ben's parrot looks angry.
I'm angry.
Jake, look at it! There's a huge brain! Goodness, Mackenzie, the forehead is giant! You guys have 30 seconds left!
I do not like this. This is so hard. I mean, I think it's fine. I don't think it's horrible.
Really liking mine, actually. Except for the eye. I did mess up on the eye because I was trying to go a little too close. But I think I really like the parrot in general.
Dude, what is wrong with my parrot?
4, 3, 2, 1, time's up!
Michelle, that's so good.
Yours looks like a vulture!
Then suddenly, after stepping back, Jake realized that Ben, while missed by everyone, including all the fans, and we are so glad to have him back, made a huge mistake. And he was not happy.
Ben, you are so in my space, bro. I can't draw on the crack.
Wait, yeah, you can. You can do it on the crack.
Dude, I literally had to scrunch mine in the corner, bro. Dude! Oh my God! I'm actually pissed now. Because look how much space Ben had and he scrunched it all up into mine.
Don't blame it on Bean.
There are some parts that have great line consistency. There are some parts where you can see that it's a little less, but overall the composition works. With Michelle's eye, the first thing I notice are the drips, and in graffiti culture, drips are something that you work with. For the most part, overall, pretty good. You could tell because of the time limit, I think there are a few parts where she moved pretty quick. Composition also pretty accurate. Very well done. First thing I notice is line consistency. I think you did really well here. There are a couple of drips. It looks like some of the things that we saw during the process, you went back and kind of fixed a couple things, which is great.
Oh my God, Aaron, upstairs!
Ben, you did not draw a parrot. That is a vulture.
Angry one at that.
The first thing my brain thinks when I see Ben's is street style. He's got an angry vulture, not necessarily a kind parrot. He's got a couple of drips that almost look strategically placed.
It was.
His line work is a little bit inconsistent, but overall I think looks pretty decent.
Good job, Ben.
I think it works for the piece. Jake went with a beluga whale on this one.
Oh my goodness.
Bro!
But it's okay, we'll call it a big brain parrot. I noticed line consistency with Jake's. This parrot looks like he's asserting himself kind of over the rest. We got 2 pupils in the eye, which that might work for a beluga whale alien parrot.
Yeah.
Overall, I think you did well with the space that you had.
Good job.
I'm in last. I can't be doing this.
I'm feeling really good about my parrot. I think Aaron liked it, and my parrot's an Aries.
I really like my parrot as well. I'm not sure how Aaron's gonna judge it. I feel okay. Again, I don't think mine is the worst.
And now let's hear the winners of lesson number 3.
Second place for this competition goes to Ben.
Really? Wait, really?
All right.
Really?
I chose Ben for his lines look pretty clean. The whole thing is pretty consistent.
Do you think I'm Ben?
Did I say Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, real quick, this guy in the orange shirt is Ben. And this one is David.
David, second place! Again, I chose David's because of the line consistency. There are a few sketchy spots, but overall, I think it looks really good.
Thank you, Aaron.
All right, good job.
First place in this competition goes to Michelle.
All right, Michelle.
Thank goodness.
Similar reasons. The proportions are great. It actually looks like a parrot, and I think you executed it really well.
You're killing my dreams here.
I have to choose the worst, and I don't like to do this. In my opinion, last place goes to McKinsey. Now, the edges aren't tied together. There's not a defined outline of this, and it just doesn't, it looks decent, but it doesn't look complete. That was the only thing that kind of differs with the rest of them. But it looks good.
All right.
Good stuff.
I was like closed in over there. Bro!
Ben, apologize and give Jake a hug.
What's wrong with the crack?
I assumed that the crack was like a no-go, and then Zach was like, you can split this half. So I'm like, okay, this half, that's equal distant.
Ben, I'm still in last with -1 because of you.
Wait, you weren't gonna get second or first.
You don't know
And
that.
also,
I had no space.
my spacing had nothing to do with your big forehead.
Bruh.
While Jake and Ben continued to bicker, Michelle decided to surprise a fan who happened to be at the art gallery.
Earlier while we were doing the challenges, I saw that there was a fan cheering me on, so I'm gonna go over to her and give her a little surprise.
I have a little surprise for you.
I make my own crochet kit and called MunchiePals, and I just dropped my new launch mucha. I would love to give you one. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes! Hi everyone! As some of you guys might know, we launched Capiboba just a couple of weeks ago, and the response has been incredible. Not only is Capiboba's design super cute, but the Capiboba kit is super affordable and super beginner friendly. And if you buy one right now, I will sign your Capiboba kit just like this one. Capiboba is selling out super fast and it has a limited stock. So if you guys really want a Capiboba kit, you better go on MunchiePals.com, get yourself a kit, and if you get 2, you get free shipping. So might as well buy another one and share it with a friend. I also heard that you like to break dance. Yes. Do you want to show me some moves? Sure.
After watching her dance, Michelle wanted to learn as well. Comment if you think Michelle should continue dancing or if she should stick to making MunchiePals crochet.
Yes, I love it. It's so cute. I love it. You guys can get one too at MunchiePals.com.
Now we're moving on to lesson number 4.
I'm excited for this lesson because this lesson is arguably one of the most important in spray painting. Aaron will teach you the art of blending colors.
Yes. For this particular area, I'm gonna split it up into 3 sections. I'm gonna start at the bottom. I'll fill this in. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna angle my can up. and I'm gonna go slow. This is my fade area. I'm gonna put that next color light. I'm just gonna go here and work my way down here. Then I'm gonna angle that can down, and I might pull off of that wall a little bit to get a really good blend, okay? But I'm also gonna do the same for the top. I'm gonna go a little over where I wanna go. I'm gonna fade that up, even strokes. Now I'm just gonna angle that can down. As I fade it good, I'm just gonna pull away a little bit and spray a little harder, a little faster.
Wow.
For this lesson's test, each artist blindly chose 3 colors of spray paint. They will have to blend all 3 of them together into a nice smooth gradient.
I hope it's comeback season. Haven't had the best performance.
We'll have 90 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, David!
Come on, David.
Okay.
You got
He's going sketchy style.
That's a nice color.
the strokes.
Okay.
Great fill.
Good base.
All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a bright orange. Might want to speed it up just a little bit. You are a minute in.
30 seconds left.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
All right,
stop.
time. Nice job, David.
Oh, that's hard.
Michelle, you will have 90 seconds. Are you ready? Go. All right. Just going in with the darkest one right now.
Good, quick fill. Really using that Astro Fat
yours?
Cap's abilities.
You're only 15 seconds in, Michelle. Okay, going in with the bright teal. Okay, you have 15 seconds to recover it.
You should fill the.
Yeah, you got some turquoise up at the top to fill. All right, time. All right, good job.
Okay.
All right. Set, go. Oh, that's a nice teal. Ooh, all right, Ben, all right. You're pretty good on time, Ben. You're only 30 seconds in.
Pretty. Oh, I love these colors.
Ooh, okay, Ben. All right, nice job, Ben.
Good job, Ian.
Mackenzie, are you ready?
Yep.
Go. All right, now with the navy. All right. 40 seconds in.
That's going great.
25 seconds left. Nice.
Good.
3, 2, 1. Yay.
I need you to lock in right now.
Now I'm feeling more pressure.
Jake, this is your chance to beat Ben. Set, go. All right, Jake.
He looks really locked into this wall. Right
Jake
now.
is so locked in.
Total concentration.
I can tell Jake really wants some points right now.
Yeah.
Let's have some really nice colors to blend out.
Yeah, he really does. He may have the best color selection.
Oh, that looks pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Jake, you are 50 seconds in.
Candy cane or candy corn.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Woo! Okay, I'm happy with that. Woo!
Aaron, you're gonna have a really tough decision to make.
This is a really tough decision. They're all really good. I mean, you all understood the assignment, but I think I have my decision. Second place in this competition was very difficult. But I'm gonna give it to Ben.
Yes! Oh! All right, good job, Ben.
Ben kept his borders pretty tight. There was a couple spots where he went over, but overall the blend is perfect. My eyes dance with these colors. I know you guys chose randomly. It really plays into the effect of your blends. So
good job,
well
Ben.
done. First place in this competition is, to no surprise, Jake.
Woo! Oh! All right, yes!
Now, there you go, man. So what I liked about Jake's, the colors played really well, even though they were randomly selected. The way that you went really high on the bottom one really helped that fade come down from this yellow to here. You kept your borders nice and tight, and then I also like how the top blended into that middle color. Now, this is a very difficult decision. Everybody did really wonderful.
Good job, Jake.
I'm back in the positive.
Jake, let's go. You're tied with Ben. Woo!
There has to be a last place. This is not my favorite thing to do, but in this case, last place goes to David. David, unfortunately, you had the opportunity to go first.
Yeah.
The blend between your bottom color and this one, this is okay, but it's still pretty defined.
Yeah.
Okay, the blend didn't completely go over all the way. If you had a few more seconds to work with it, you could have seen the difference and made that a little bit more seamless. So good job, but sorry this time.
Are you a Capricorn, Aaron?
I'm not a Capricorn.
You already asked the question earlier. We're moving on.
Going into the last round, it's really anyone's win to take. The artists are going to want to really lock in for a chance to win the huge advantage in the next video, as well as $1,000. Oh, and not to mention, everyone's really trying to avoid the deodorant and fart spray. Those two are a deadly combo.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find our circle. I'm gonna stay over here. Now I've got to determine my light source. Still got to find out where your paint is. I'm gonna pull it up, I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna do just like I did with blending, and I'm gonna slowly pull back off of the wall a little bit. This is one.
Oh my goodness, Aaron is cooking right now.
Now, I'm gonna put a little,
Not a shadow.
now we've got that's the little drop shadow for the sphere. This is your 3D sphere with shading. So smoke is fun. And maybe we go like this. A little weak spot there.
That was really good. That was really good.
After teaching the artists those advanced techniques, it's time for their final test.
Jake, Ben, since there was a dispute last time, let me take a look at where the center is. Actually, this is pretty close to the center, so Ben, please do not cross this. Jake, please do not cross this. Jake, you're crossing the line a little bit. Right there. Perfect. For this lesson, we will need to see a perfectly shaded sphere without the red parts and the smoke coming out of it.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm so scared. I don't know about that circle.
Oh my god. I'm trying to remember everything, but it was a lot.
David, remember your training.
Okay, I'm trying to. Oh my, this is really difficult, and I don't think I'm doing very good.
Everyone, you have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Michelle, don't forget your shadow.
I don't think my sphere is very good. I'm gonna try to add a couple more shadows to it.
I think they've been picking up the lessons really well. I think they are all seeing the little inconsistencies and the things that they need to work on. And as these challenges go on, I think they're gonna dial those in and get them all nice and tight.
I'm not liking my piece. I really hope I don't get last place, because if I get last place, I can't get first place.
50 seconds left.
But it's definitely not a circle.
Okay, I don't think it's bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right. Why'd you copy Mackenzie? I said coming out of the sphere.
I thought you said the
seconds.
smoke could go anyway.
I thought it was around the sphere.
No, I said coming out of the sphere, but you don't need to follow his exact curvature.
Oh,
I know the time limit kind of puts a bit of pressure on it, which is good. There's always a little bit of pressure on the wall, whether it's from ourselves or somebody else. But for the most part, the technique of the smoke, you got the sphere, the shape, the shadow, the lighting. Everybody did really well.
Let's go!
Second place in this competition goes to Michelle.
No way.
Oh, good job, Michelle.
The instruction was a sphere. You have a sphere with a light source. I see your white. Your smoke has a defined edge and a really nice faded ending to it. Looks really good.
Good job, Michelle.
First place on the advanced lesson goes to Jake.
Woo! Oh, all right.
Very close. He understood his instruction. Jake has a very well-defined sphere with the nice shadow. He's got a drop shadow. His light source is solid. He even came up to the edge here on his light source to give it a real powerful source. His smoke comes out of the bottom. I saw that you did that very quick at the last second.
5 seconds.
And you crushed it. Even though the bottom is not defined, it gives that illusion of smoke where it comes out. It could have been a little bit more irregular, but I think you did really well.
All right, good job, Jake.
Jake, you came back your second.
Woo! And Aaron, this is actually very important because we have 3 artists tied with 1 point. The loser gets -1 point, and I have a brutal punishment for the loser.
Well, all 3 of them followed instruction. I would say the one that's safe out of these 3 is Ben.
Yes!
And I'll tell you,
Let's go.
Ben's safe. The things that I'm looking at in both of these pieces, and there's one defining factor, because the light source is pretty similar on both. David, I think you got a little bit better of a blend with your light source. It's also pretty tight, but the thing that stands out to me as far as the difference is the smoke. Mackenzie, your smoke, you followed the instruction, you angled your can in from both sides, it kept it nice and irregular. David, unfortunately, on the left side of your smoke, you have a pretty solid line with very little fade to the inside.
There was a hole there.
And it's
I couldn't move my hand.
it's okay.
Stay straight.
So for this challenge, unfortunately, David, I'm sorry.
Let's go, David!
Huge shout out to Aaron. Aaron, thank you so much. You were such an amazing teacher, and honestly, I think everyone's gonna kill it in tomorrow's spray painting competition because they had such an amazing teacher. So good job. Good job, Aaron. Michelle, come over here.
Oh my gosh, yes, I really need this.
You did end up getting first
I
with a
can't
total
believe
of
it.
5 points.
That's crazy.
In tomorrow's competition, you will get a huge advantage.
And now, unfortunately, as promised, it's time for David's punishment.
I saw the dark temptation.
There you go.
Oh my god! I smell the fart smell. Oh my god! Ew! He does not smell good. We'll see you in the next video.
Oh my god.
Watch out for that one.
Guys, you did so good.